Hi guys and welcome to another vlog. I am riding this. This is the XL 100 heavy duty, and straight away let me tell you, this is a very functional motorcycle. The tires are really super small on this motorcycle, and this is actually a moped, but everything is small. Like the forks are small, everything is absolutely small on this machine. Okay, you get LED DRL, you get a halogen light, but when you turn on the light, the LED is shut, and obviously halogen indicators, which are kind of flimsy. Meanwhile, you see the forks are small. This is the horn of this moped. You get a crash guard here, reflector there, spoke wheels, and it says BS6 here. Now this BS6 sticker actually reduces the emission from this scooter, moped, whatever you want to call it. That is the engine, very much exposed, and obviously it's a very cost effective scooter. TVS badging here. This is the fuel tank. The capacity of this fuel tank is a minute 4 liters. That's about it. XL 100 heavy duty stickering, iTouch smart written right there, nice graphics, and obviously you've got twin shocks at the rear. That is the chain guard, and this is the sari guard as well. Meanwhile, you see, yeah, that is the sari guard actually, and this is actually the footboard for the rear passenger, which is the pillion on this particular moped. You get a main stand, you get a side stand. These are the rubber foot pegs on this scooter, and you see the mudguard is so low, it is actually kind of touching almost. That's kind of weird and awkward. Okay, there's storage space here as well, which is the foot area. Meanwhile, the overall quality of this moped isn't that great. Kind of feels cheaply built. Of course, at this price you would expect the same. This is a grab rail, which is kind of on the bigger side, and this is another grab rail, but this is actually to, you know, load luggage or maybe keep your milk cans as well. Again, this is where the pillion can keep his feet, and this is actually merged with the exhaust. That's the Kickstarter. Again, that's the engine. It says ETFI, which is Eco Thrust FI, which actually improves the fuel economy by 15%. Not a sticker, but this technology. Lot of exposed wiring all over the place. So yes, build quality could have been a lot better on this particular machine, but then at this price, you can't expect much. Now this is the heavy duty, which means that it can actually withstand a lot more weight. That's why the rear tire is made such that, you know, even if you put more weight, it will handle it. Okay, they have a comfort version too. So suspension is on the stiffer side here. Now there's storage space here as well. You can actually hang in stuff. Mirrors are kind of weird, don't really give you a good view of what's behind. I mean, I don't like the shape, they're kind of awkward. And this is super duper light. You can flick it right, left and center. This is obviously for the low beam and high beam. Yeah. Okay, there are multiple switches here. Meanwhile, this is for the indicator, and this is the horn button. What we'll do, we'll turn on the scooter, moped, whatever you want to call it. So this key is actually functional. Okay, it doesn't do any swipe up as such, but this light blinks, this engine light. Okay, it blinks to tell you that we're ready to go. And once you turn it on now, this one will blink. So there it blinks. It comes to a start very smoothly. Super smooth in terms of getting onto a start. You know why? Because of this, the iTouch start, and automatically the wheel keeps spinning all the given moment as soon as you turn on this moped. That's kind of weird. So we're going to sit on it, and the speedometer is on the smaller size, which you can see, and there's an odometer right here. This is for the indicator, and this is obviously for the high beam light. Now what does this light do? Is a hazard light switch. Then why are there two buttons here?
So this is the turn on.
Okay.
This is high beam right now.
Alright, so it doesn't have the beam on always.
No.
Or
it has DRL on always.
Okay, DRL on always. Once you turn on the DRL, see the DRL is on right now, and if you turn to the main beam, then the DRL shuts off. That's how battery, they just save battery power, I believe. Okay, can we just rev it right now to hear the exhaust note? Actually sounds a lot bike-like, huh? Refinement is there, which is very impressive. Okay, this is the low fuel warning, which actually starts blinking once it comes into reserve, which is 1.3 liters is left. Total tank capacity obviously 4 liters. Meanwhile, like this is the engine start, stop, kill switch button. That's kind of cool. Kind of doesn't feel, you know, solidly put together. Lot of exposed bits here and there. Meanwhile, this key can be used to open 5 places. Yeah, to turn on the motorcycle, to open this compartment as well. Then if you would do the needful, that would be really great. So
number 1 is this.
Yes.
Turn on. Number 2 is lock.
Locking the scooter, moped, whatever you want to call it. Opening the fuel cap, which actually comes in your hand. Not very convenient. Yeah, a lot of cheap bits on this moped, but then for the price, we really can't complain much. And you can obviously open this as well, which is kind of to access, yeah, some wires and plugs or fuses.
Basically, you keep your documents there.
Yeah, but I keep it in the digital locker now, Dhanil. And anyways, seat is actually quite comfortable, huh? But little on the stiffer side. Quite a lot on the stiffer side.
This is the magic trick.
This is the magic trick. We can open this, we can remove it completely, and then you can take that home. You can take that home, and you can load luggage here as well. But I would rather remove this and put a pillion here. Dhanil, will you be my pillion? On that disappointment, let's just get riding. Alright, we are all set to go, which means turning on the scooter and off we go straight away. No bullshit, nothing, and off I am. Oh my god, the front end feels light, the suspension feels stiff, and the handlebar has not much feel or feedback because it's so light. Right now we are going to, oh my god, the mid-range is so strong that I can't believe I'm already doing the top speed of 55 kilometers per hour, 60 kilometers per hour. Can you see that? 60 kilometers per hour already, Faisal. That's the top speed. That's the shortest distance I have ever taken to reach the top speed. Okay, braking performance is so because it gets 110 mm drum both at the front and the rear. Obviously there's no disc brake on offer, but the mid-range punch of this XL100 is really very nice. Okay, this is the heavy duty. Why is it the heavy duty? Because it can take 130 kgs of weight at the rear. You know, yeah, you can take a lot of weight, but the weight of the scooter itself, rather moped, is 89 kgs. It's extremely light, and it feels so more so because the handlebar has no feel or feedback. Little bit of vibes I can feel on the pegs and the handlebar as well, but they come in the top end. So you know what, low end is decent on this scooter, but the mid-range is where it really shines. 30 to 50 it pulls super strong, super nicely, and then in the top end obviously it struggles. Now this is a 100cc 4-stroke single cylinder engine which produces 4.3 bhp of power, which is nothing actually, yeah, no power as such. However, torque output is 6.5 Newton meters at 3,500 RPM, and performance is actually quite nice for a scooter of this category or a vehicle which is priced at rupees 55,000 rupees only on road Mumbai. Obviously, because of BS6, it costs a lot more. The BS4 version used to cost like 30,000. That is extreme value for money. Here we go. Oh my god, it is so easy to maneuver this scooter, but the problem is that the suspension is stiffer both at the front, also at the rear, and that stiffness is so that when you take that weight along with you, it doesn't bounce and fall off. That's why the stiffness is there, but it reaches its top speed in a flash. That's really crazy. Oh my god, brakes have not much feedback. I'm full on the brakes. Okay, they won't lock up, but you know, they won't even stop either. Let's see how far we can go. Okay, this is an incline. No issue on the incline. This is made to carry heavy weight without struggling, and does a great job in that sense. We're doing 60 kilometers per hour quite comfortably at that, and I love the way this is so easy to ride. It's mind-blowingly easy. Whatever expansion joints, it does move around a lot. You can see that this is not a thing you can take. Why did I say a thing? This is not a moped or a scooter or a vehicle you can take out on the highway. Okay, right now look at this down slope. It won't budge past 60 kilometers per hour. Come on, I need more. Give me more XL100. Show me that you're double XL100. No, it's not going to go. That's about it. And now I think we just start prepare for braking. Now it doesn't use a CVT gearbox, which is usually the case with most scooters. It uses a single speed gearbox. So yeah, that is another reason why the limitation of top speed is there. Fuel tank capacity is so small, it's so small that I drink more water in one sip than it has a total of fuel tank capacity of 4 liters. But turning it around, oh my god, it is so freaking easy. I love how easy it is to ride this moped. It's mind-blowingly comfortable and not comfortable, Faisal. It's comfortable to ride, I'm saying, not comfortable in terms of suspension setup. The suspension is obviously, oh god, every time I'm on 60 kilometers per hour, that is the level of performance on offer. Absolutely mind-blowing mid-range punch. Really pulls nice and strong as well, and you know, for more comfort I can actually put my feet like this and ride too. Oh my god, this is super duper nice. I look like a Goliath right now. I look like a madman right now on such a small thing. So yeah, I feel out of place. I feel like Big Show is sitting on a Hero Honda Charisma, something of that sort. Okay, not a real apt comparison, but I just feel out of place here because I am just too tall for this small machine. But still, I'm kind of comfortable. The foot peg positioning is always center set, obviously center set foot pegs, but I would have appreciated if I could have got a good view of what's around. They've engineered this scooter very well. In fact, you know what, this is 15% more fuel efficient than before. Should return somewhere around, I think, 60 kilometers per liter. That's absolutely mind-bogglingly phenomenal, and it's an increment, I think, probably of 15%. You know why? Because yes, you heard that right, it got fuel injection. That's the reason why the scooter is so refined. To starting it, you realize that, oh my god, it's super refined the way it starts as well. So yes, all these changes have made this so mind-blowingly phenomenal. I can take it on the highway. It makes no sense because out on the highway it will struggle. 60 kilometers per hour is what the top speed you can achieve, which I can achieve on this road as well. That's crazy. Horn please. Yeah, horn could have been better. You can actually stand and ride as well if you want to see a better position of what's around. Here you see, standing and riding. Yep, that's also nice. You can lock your feet against the seat. Seat is on the harder side. So as I see it, the TVS XL100 is an absolutely phenomenal scooter. For the price, it's absolute value for money. Yeah, quality levels are cheap here and there, and not much power on offer. Struggles, you know, post 50 kilometers per hour. But if you're heavier, it will go lower in terms of speed. And this is not the USP. Performance is not the USP, but the USP is the weight carrying capacity. It can carry so much. It's kind of crazy. Here we go. Braking, revving it, and off we go. Come on, baby. Okay, it is so slow to get going. It's kind of crazy, but then I duck to get more aerodynamic efficiency. Here we are doing 50. Come on, baby. Give me some power. And there we are already on the top speed. That is kind of crazy how good the mid-range is. Obviously not top end. If they change the gearbox, give it a CVT, which means that it will have that whine but still at least be faster somehow. So this is XL100. I think for the price it offers absolute crazy bang for the buck. And it also sounds so smooth. It doesn't sound like a moped, it sounds more like a motorcycle throughout the rev range. That's absolutely lip smacking awesome. I love it. I need to just get some mid barrels and then roam around on this. That will be super duper cool. What a machine for the price. TVS has absolutely nailed it. Cornering ability is also pretty nice. It really goes pretty well. And then Neha is sitting in the Superb and having some fun in the Skoda because she loves Skoda. Over these roads you can feel the stiffness, but the steering is so light. It's absolutely crazy. Oh my god, I never knew I would have so much fun on an XL100. This just proves that you really don't need big fat money to have fun on any machine. All you need is the passion for riding and driving to actually enjoy such things. Wow. Woo! I feel like Superman today. Can keep my leg here as well and ride too. That's also super convenient on the scooter. And it's time to end on that bombshell. Oh yeah, I love this experience. Wow, wow, bye. I did 80. What you were able to do?
मैं अभी तो connect किया.
अच्छा, but how much you have been able to do? I think 30, 40 because of your weight. Ah, kidding. 60 more.
60. That is the limit because
60 के ऊपर नहीं, एक नहीं जाती. मैं डिक्लाइन पे गया, लेट गया, उतर भी गया, नहीं जाती.